Hello, welcome to 4 Minutes Closer to God. So, angels do not have wings. And the reason we have in popular culture the representation of angels with wings comes from pagan understanding, pagan goddess Isis, Horus, and the winged goddess of victory, who's called Nike. Thus we have the shoes with the wings on them, all represented with these wings. And so that kind of transferred down to Christian tradition as angels having wings, or so it seems. But the problem is angels as a category represents all of supernatural celestial beings created by God. And also angels are messengers, the last one, the closest to humanity. And so these are called choirs of angels. They are not singing groups, they are classifications. And in our classification system, we have seraphim and cherubim. The I-am ending is the plural, so not seraphims. Seraphim have 6 wings, 2 to cover their eyes, 2 to cover their feet, and with 2 they fly, and they sing holy, holy, holy to God in Isaiah 6. And we have cherubim, especially seen in Ezekiel 1 and Ezekiel 10. They can be shown with 4 wings or 2 wings. They also are in the iconography of ancient Sumer and Mesopotamia, and they are not the tiny little cherubs that we see in Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, that part painted by Raphael anyway. And so we get these misrepresentations in popular culture. So the angels are messengers. They are the closest to humanity, and they do the bidding of God and do the message giving by way of archangels and principalities and other of the higher orders, or those orders of angels, celestial beings, I should say, closer to God. And so what we have is this misunderstanding represented in images, illustrations, and popular television and movies. So you'll see Matt Damon and Ben Affleck lose their wings in the movie Dogma, and Clarence is trying to get his wings in It's a Wonderful Life. And so these things are misrepresentations of the biblical account. We have seraphim and cherubim, closest to God. We have thrones. That is the angels, spiritual beings closest to God who represent his throne. We have dominions, virtues, and powers. These are the middle management group of celestial beings, and they are kind of keeping track of the cosmic order, the governments, also in the natural world. And the powers represent the border patrol. They keep track of the distinction between heaven and earth, kind of keep the doors closed for people to get through to one side or the other, angels or demons coming down and humans trying to ascend upward. Then there are principalities, who are the beings over nations, cities, towns, and the like. We also have archangels, archangel being the ruler type angels, and so some have mistakenly put them over the top of all the angels, which is not the case. And then we have angels themselves. So the archangels will be messengers and fighters, and they will deliver a message like to Mary about the coming of Jesus, and they will fight for getting a message to Daniel. Then we have the angels themselves who will send the text, so to speak, will be guardian angels and will fight on our behalf against demonic and dark forces. And just as an aside, demons are not fallen angels. They are a different type of hybrid being, the souls of which haunt our world even today. So, from top to bottom, seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominions, virtues, powers, principalities, archangels, and angels, only the top two have wings. The rest look like a man. And so we can entertain angels without knowing it. Well, if they had wings and they stood in front of you, you would have an idea that you were entertaining an angel. And when Abraham, in Genesis 18, met three people coming to him, two of them were angels and one was the angel of the Lord. And so the two who were not the angel of the Lord went to Sodom and were poorly treated by the citizens there. And so they looked like men. And we have in our cultural understanding this misappropriation of pagan ideas and put them over the top of Christian and Bible ideas, and we get angels with wings when truly seraphim and cherubim are not even angels.